A PSA from Instacart. It's Sunday, 5 p.m. You had a non-stop weekend. You're running on empty, and so is your fridge. You're in the trenches of the Sunday scaries. You don't have it in you to go to the store, but this is your reminder. You don't have to. You can get everything you need delivered through Instacart so that you can get what you really need. More time to do whatever you want. Instacart. For one less Sunday scary, we're here. It's the new year, and Instacart is here for whatever your new routine looks like. Maybe it's committing to the after-work workout, or trying plant-based recipes, or just having fresh ingredients in the fridge. Because with Instacart, you get time back, you can filter shopping by dietary preferences, and never run out of what you need. So whatever your New Year plan is, Instacart is here to make it just a little more possible. Download the Instacart app today. Actual dietary information may vary. Always check product packaging.
If you've ever received an apology from a narcissistic parent that left you feeling more confused than comforted, more manipulated than validated, more trapped than free, you've experienced what I call emotional pseudo apologies. These aren't real apologies at all. They're calculated performances designed to maintain control while appearing to take responsibility. Maybe you heard, "I'm sorry you feel that way," when you confronted them about their behavior. Maybe they gave you a tearful apology that somehow ended with you comforting them. Maybe they said sorry, but then immediately justified why they had no choice but to hurt you. Welcome back to the Narcissistic Abuse Recovery Podcast. I'm Lynn, your host. Today, we're dissecting one of the most confusing manipulation tactics in the narcissistic playbook, pseudo apologies. We'll explore why these fake apologies are so damaging, how they keep you trapped in cycles of false hope, and why recognizing them is crucial for your recovery. Let's start with what a genuine apology actually looks like, because many scapegoats have never experienced one from their narcissistic parent. A real apology acknowledges specific harm, takes full responsibility without excuses, expresses genuine remorse, and includes a commitment to changed behavior. It's about the person who was hurt, not about the person who caused the hurt. Narcissistic pseudo-apologies are the complete opposite. They're performances designed to shut down your complaints, avoid accountability, and maintain the narcissist's image as a good person. These apologies aren't about making things right. They're about making the uncomfortable conversation go away. The most common pseudo-apology is the classic, "I'm sorry you feel that way." This isn't an apology at all. It's a dismissal. It places the problem entirely on your perception rather than their behavior. It suggests you're being too sensitive or misunderstanding the situation. What they're really saying is that your feelings are the problem, not their actions. Then there's the conditional apology. "I'm sorry if I hurt you." That little word "if" does enormous damage. It implies uncertainty about whether harm was actually caused, despite your clear communication that you were hurt. It's a way of apologizing without actually acknowledging that damage occurred. You might have experienced the excuse-laden apology, "I'm sorry, but I was stressed," or "I'm sorry, but you know how I get when I'm tired." These aren't apologies. They're justifications with "sorry" slapped on the front. They're saying they're sorry you were collateral damage to their stress, not sorry they chose to treat you poorly. The self-pitying apology is particularly damaging. "I'm sorry I'm such a terrible parent," or "I'm sorry I always mess everything up." Suddenly, you find yourself comforting the person who hurt you, reassuring them they're not that bad, taking care of their feelings instead of processing your own pain. There's also the minimizing apology. "I'm sorry about that little misunderstanding," when referring to a traumatic incident. By downplaying the severity of what happened, they avoid facing the full weight of their actions while technically offering an apology. The most sophisticated pseudo-apology is the deflecting one. "I'm sorry, but you did X too," or "I'm sorry, but your father was worse." They acknowledge wrongdoing, but immediately redirect attention to someone else's behavior, avoiding full accountability. What makes these pseudo-apologies so damaging is how they create false hope while deepening confusion. Part of you wants to believe they're genuine, especially when you're desperate for acknowledgement and validation. You might find yourself accepting these hollow apologies because having some recognition feels better than having none at all. But pseudo-apologies actually cause additional harm. They gaslight you into questioning whether your hurt is valid. They train you to accept crumbs of accountability while your needs for genuine repair go unmet. They create cognitive dissonance where you know something feels wrong but can't pinpoint exactly what. These fake apologies also serve to reset the dynamic without actually changing anything. The narcissist gets to feel good about themselves for apologizing while continuing the same harmful behaviors. You're expected to move on and stop bringing up their actions because they've already said sorry. Here's what you need to understand. You don't have to accept apologies that don't feel genuine. You don't have to pretend an excuse-laden sorry statement repairs the damage. You don't have to comfort someone who's making their apology about their own pain rather than the harm they caused you. A pseudo-apology is actually another form of abuse disguised as repair. It's designed to confuse you, silence you, and maintain their control while appearing to address your concerns. Your instinct that something felt off about their apology was absolutely correct. Real accountability feels different. It's specific. It's focused on you rather than them. It doesn't come with conditions or excuses, and it's followed by sustained behavioral change. Most importantly, it doesn't leave you feeling more confused or guilty than before. The painful truth is that many narcissistic parents are incapable of genuine apologies because they require genuine accountability, empathy, and the ability to prioritize someone else's pain over their own image. These are capacities most narcissists simply don't possess. Your healing doesn't depend on receiving the apology you deserved. Your worth isn't determined by their ability to acknowledge the harm they caused. You can validate your own experiences, recognize the damage that occurred, and move forward with clarity about what happened to you. When you think about the pseudo-apologies you've received from narcissistic family members, what patterns do you notice about how they made you feel responsible for accepting their non-accountability while your genuine hurt remained unaddressed? That's what I want you to observe today. Not to create more pain, but to help you recognize these manipulative patterns so you can stop giving your power away to performances disguised as apologies.
Dreaming of getting the all-new iPhone 17 Pro designed to be the most powerful iPhone ever?
Then stay in bed and let a Boost Mobile expert deliver and set it up for you.
Oh, actually, they will have to get up and open the door.
Oh, right.
Delivery available for select devices purchased at boostmobile.com. Terms apply.
Big news! Boost Mobile is now sending experts nationwide to deliver and set up customers' new phones at home or work.
Wait, we're going on tour?
Not a tour. We're delivering and setting up customers' phones so it's easier to upgrade.
Let's get in the tour bus and hit the road.
No, not a tour bus. It's a regular car we use to deliver and set up customers' phones at home or work.
Are you a groupie on this tour?
We deliver and set up phones. It's not a tour.
Oh, you're definitely a groupie.
Introducing Store to Door. Switch and get a new device with expert setup and delivery wherever you're at.
Delivery available for select devices purchased at boostmobile.com.
Knock, knock.
Ooh, who's there?
A Boost Mobile expert, here to deliver and set up your all-new iPhone 17 Pro, designed to be the most powerful iPhone ever.
You call that a knock-knock joke?
This isn't a joke. Boost Mobile really sends experts to deliver and set up your phone at home or work.
Okay, it's just that when people say knock-knock, there's usually a joke to go with it.
Like I said, this isn't a joke.
So the knock-knock was just you knocking?
Yeah, that's how doors work.
Get the new iPhone 17 Pro delivered and set up by an expert wherever you are. Delivery available for select devices purchased at boostmobile.com. Terms apply.
Thanks so much for listening today. If scapegoating has been part of your story, know that you're not alone in this, and healing is absolutely possible. If you're ready to take the next step in your healing journey, I've created Forward Rising Academy with an Intro to Narcissistic Abuse Recovery course. This course walks you through the foundations of understanding what happened to you and how to start rebuilding your life. You can find that along with other resources at waketheelephant.gumroad.com. And for additional resources, head over to our website at movingforwardafterabuse.com. This is Lynn, and this has been another episode of the Narcissistic Abuse Recovery Podcast. I'll see you in the next one. This podcast is for educational and informational purposes only. The content shared is not a substitute for professional mental health advice, diagnosis, or treatment. If you are experiencing a mental health crisis, please seek help from a qualified professional or contact a local crisis hotline.